Sporting events, when we talk about with kids and the narcissist, right, they will use that as an opportunity to hoover, right? They will want to sit next to you. They will want to make it seem like you guys are one big happy family. And I'm going to piggyback this with something else I was asked today, all right, kind of a common theme today is, well, what happens if the narcissist starts to date someone new? Do they back off? And the answer to that is definitely no. Right? If anything, sometimes when they meet someone new, things get worse because triangulation begins. Right? They still want control even though the relationship is over. They still want to punish even though the relationship is over, even if they have met someone new. So going back to the original question in terms of them hoovering you at your children's sporting events, what do? Don't sit next to them. Right? Even if you have to sit on the guest side. Right? Have your space. I would begin to network with other parents. They don't need to know your business or anything like that, but network with some of the other parents that are on the team, or even sometimes on the opposite team. Sit next to them, sit in a little bit of a huddle, sit in a little bit of a crowd, right? Find what I call your people. Knowing and understanding that the narcissist is going to try to use that as an opportunity. They're going to try to cheer louder than you. It all of a sudden becomes this big competition. Don't play the game, right? Just don't play the game. And if it's not your week, if you're not the one that has the kids, if you're not the one that is responsible for the kids at that particular event, I'm talking specifically to the people that are 50-50 custody. Use that opportunity to show up maybe 5-10 minutes late. Obviously, you don't want to miss the game. It's for your son or daughter, right? But for your own mental health, go a little bit late, right? Leave a little bit early. Why? Because after the game is over and right before the game starts is when the narcissist is really going to lay it on thick, right? Because they have a crowd. They have people, and this is where I've seen and I've heard where narcissists will really push some buttons. They'll get in your face, right? They will try to escalate things because they have a crowd right there, right? So I encourage people to sometimes, not every time, right? Because this is also about your son or daughter. Go a little bit late, leave a little bit early, right? Maybe one day you're 5 minutes late, maybe another day you're 10 minutes late. So then what happens is that the narcissist can't predict what they're going to be able to see from you. Sometimes maybe you go early, right? And you find a seat, and maybe you're sitting a little bit further away. I'm thinking like of a baseball game. Maybe you're sitting closer to the outfield, right? And then you make your way over once there's a crowd of people, and sit in areas where they can't come sit next to you, right? Or next to people that they absolutely can't stand, or the person can't stand the narcissist. Right? Find your people. Develop your boundaries.